Hi everyone. An aesthetic interference to traditional dance, a case study of Trabzon women dances. My present about Trabzon women dances. Boundaries of subject. The study excludes the evaluation of Horon in terms of ethnicity. Trabzon women whose secondary role in social, public, and artistic representation has never changed, and manipulation of tradition through the sample of the female Horon at the France Dijon International Folk Dance Competition. In this case study, main frame is an aesthetic interference aimed at the performing art and the audience perspective in urban life. The reasons for the second position of women behind the image of Trabzon manhood, conservatism, taking control of earned money of the woman who is hardworking, matronly, the pillar of the home, and enduring. Adrimage, man-to-man socializations based on unemployment and Natasha's, of course. Due to religious and cultural reasons, the woman is very active in home, in the field, in production, but in a very passive position in public representation. Female Horon is a form of male Horons shaped according to the female body. Historical appearance of Horon in Turkey. 1925 after Selim Sırrı Tarcan Zeybek performance, Atatürk has found civilized and supported the gender equality from 1923 and 2020 COVID situation period. No job, no entertainment, only COVID. From 132 and 1951, first and second Balkan Festival, third 5 and third 6 community centers, national Turkish students associations. After 1950, private sector, banks and THOYYT, etc., the role of university students, the rising folk dance market with schools and associations, 1970s Turkish Folklore Foundation competitions, state folk dance ensembles. From 1984, establishment of conservatory Turkish folk dances departments. 2000s, special productions, original or interdisciplinary experimental studies, and 2020 pandemic. Stagnation period, no technology and no dance. Ne yazık ki. Historical appearance of women's horon in Turkey ise 1966 Turkish Folklore Foundation, competition, State Folk Dance Ensemble, establishment of Turkish folk dances departments of conservatories, special productions, original or interdisciplinary experimental studies. Interesting, all of women's dance teacher is male. As you see, Necati, Cavit, Sabahattin, Tahir, Ahmet, Hasan, Sahil, Ibrahim, Şenol, Yusuf, blah blah. All of them teacher, women's horons teacher. From traditional to the stage, in the information society, traditional dances are usually presented in an aestheticized way. While dance was the representation of tradition before modernism, it has become the manipulation of tradition in the modern era. Traditional dances were complied within folklore studies that started along with historical nationalization movements and turned into a stage show with revival movements of revival culture, traditional. In urban culture, folk dances have now shifted from a traditional expression to a perception that has turned into a stage art, traditional expression, artistic expression. Artistic expression, shape transformation in modern, but it's traditional. Modern shape transformation, when the metamorphosis that occurs in the presentation of performance of the folk dances in the city is mentioned. The transformation of a traditional expression into art and an artistic expression into a formal one must be understood. This phenomenon should be perceived as an artistic practice with the form of stage dance. If traditional dance is performed only on stage, stored repertory, gathered accumulation, intangible cultural heritage, step archive, surge of motion, artistical production stock, Iucescu. The staging principle in traditional dance is not to obliterate the tradition of play, but to convert to knowledge regarding to life into science and scientific knowledge into the artistic universe. The meaning of traditional dance for the stage, in terms of step and movement, it is unique and it has unlimited variety in comprehensible quality and quantity. Concrete and is presentation abstract as perception and message. An aestheticized form of communication of traditional life practice. Diversity which contains cultural codes. The projection of traditional on the stage. Accessible in variety of contexts. It features being search for current studies, Presentation formats are variable. Open the reproductions that are characteristic of popular leanings. I used method deconstruction. Jacques Derrida. The purpose of deconstruction is not only to destroy, but also to disassemble and reassemble structures. This actually means reconstructions to the moving parts in the text on other thought. Research pattern. The case study evaluation is qualitative research. Manipulation of tradition on sampling. The movements which are typical of Trabzon region folk dances, horon, such as shaking the shoulders and arms, trembling, beating the ground with the feet, are also reflected on the woman's body. Yes, it's free. Dance history makes history with the creations of choreographers. It's the continuation of an archive created in the name of dance history, and it is actually the determinant of way. A holistic visuality aimed at the show, not the traditional fiction is aimed. Yeah, horon, tempo, very fast, allegro, styles, icons that evoke tradition, strategic choreography, dynamic, a new peak, a wide area of influence, characteristic of the popular trend, the balance between male and female dance passage, speed and enthusiasm, a choreographical richer, blah blah. In conclusion, creating unusual perceptual designs with an extraordinary energy is characteristic of popular trends and is open reproduction, thus confronts us with very variable presentation forms. In the study, conceptual evaluations of the factors in the reproduction process has been made by focusing on the projection of a tradition from the past to the future on the stage. Aesthetic interfering in traditional dance are open modeling and bed copying. What is meant by intervening in the traditional machine in this work is to create a symphonic piece from almost an ethnic folk song. Life experience should be updated in a concertized and aesthetic way to remind its existence. After the setup of the sample, the goal of creating a woman horon trend parallel to male dominated horon arrangement was achieved. Video. In France, dance competition, first group. Yeah, shoulder, shoulder to shoulder. All of them is coordination. Thank you for all.